Hello Aries, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your monthly reading for month of January, and I really sorry that it's kind of late, but that's the way it is for this month. And before I start, I just wanna say thank you for joining me here. Thank you for watching my videos, liking, sharing, subscribing, everything. Okay. So starting from this month, I before I start, I just want to give you a little bit of layout that how I'm gonna go through, how I'm gonna do this reading for the from this month onwards. So I kind of separated these major arcanas from the entire tarot deck, and I'm gonna pick one card from this major arcana, and that's gonna be our crowning energy from the for the reading, because major arcana, it starts from Fool and goes all the way to the World, and in between there is like a total 22 cards, and each phase is, it's actually a journey. So like each card signifies where that person is in their own journey. So we have multiple cycle in our lifespan. So whichever cycle we are in, by getting one card of the major arcana, it's gonna kind of give us a little bit of guidance that where we are, where you are in this cycle, like which phase of the cycle that you are in, and then we can get more, then we are gonna get more cards from the different tarot deck, and we are gonna get into detail like what's going on, and what's gonna, like what kind of energy is coming in your way, and what kind of energy you're already inhabiting with. Okay. All right, without any further delay, Aries, let's shuffle and let's get a card. Okay. Okay. Strength. All right, we got strength. So I'm gonna get into this card detail, of course, in detail. So but before that, let me put this back into the deck, and so that all the major arcana is not clumped together, and then we're gonna shuffle and put it aside, and then we're gonna talk about strength, and then we're gonna get more cards. Okay, just bear with me. You can fast forward this and get to the reading. Just do what you need to do. All right, shuffle this. All right, Aries. So strength, strength comes right, this is number 8, and strength comes right after the Chariot. So total 22 cards, right, like I said, and Fool is number 0. So number 0 is, we are not counting it as a number. So we are counting from 1 to 22, which is like 21 cards, and if you divide by 3, so each segment get equal number of cards, which is 7. So 777. So there is like a 3 segment in tarot major arcanas, and the more higher you go, the more spiritual it gets. And so the strength in number 8 is right after Chariot, like right after you complete the first segment of this tarot. Just bear with me, this is a little technical tarot talk, but it's gonna be I just want to give you this little bit of background so that you understand, but it's fine. I'm sorry if it is getting a little technical. Okay, you don't have to understand all this nitty-gritty of tarot in order to understand what the message is here. So anyway, so the strength comes right after Chariot. The Chariot ends the first cycle. because chariot is number 7. So strength is number 8, and chariot is all about starting something, going in a new direction, changing your, it doesn't have to be gigantic. Let's say you are changing your lifestyle. Let's say you are like putting all this past hurt or hatred or revenge or whatever negative feelings, positive feelings that are not serving you anymore. You are leaving that and starting something new. Maybe it could be any kind of change that that you took in active part to make that happen. It's not that it was imposed on you. It's not like that. Chariot is all about conscious change that one takes on their own will. That's what chariot is. It could be a location change. It could be going into a new career direction. It could be like a new love. It could be old love but new way of looking at it. It could be anything. That is chariot, which chariot is all about this new direction and going forward with harmony, going with in harmony, going with like a kind of confidence, kind of peace, not like you are like somebody pushed you in that way. That's not chariot. Chariot is all about you are taking active decision in, like, to go there. So strength comes right after chariot, which tells, and especially for this, I'm gonna get more card, of course. Then we're gonna get why you need to be in this, why you are in this phase right now. I feel like right now where you are in the cycle is like right now that you already planning to change a certain aspect of your life, change how you think about your surroundings, changing a certain element within you that is not serving you, that is only feel that make you feel down, make you feel let down, make you feel doubt yourself. So whatever those kind of things, you already took a decision or already in the process of going towards this chariot, like you are already took that new direction, but you are now starting this new direction. So anything, when you start something new, whether it's a new lifestyle, new way of thinking, new way of looking, new way of loving, new way of being, anything that is something not very familiar to someone, you need a lot of strength to really cultivate those energy. Otherwise it can feel very overwhelming, because many of the energy is gonna come to you may not be the familiar way you have dealt with in past. Many of the energy that's gonna starting in like in 2020, that's gonna come to you, or maybe more accurately, that you are gonna manifest, whether consciously or unconsciously, it may feel that you are not familiar with that. That doesn't mean that it's bad for you. That doesn't mean that just because it's not familiar to you doesn't mean that it's bad for you, okay? Because you have manifested, you wanted this change for quite a long time, and finally you are really actively, that is the key word in caps, you are actively making changes in your life in whichever way you want to go. You made that decision and you are going towards it, and right now you need to harbor all this inner strength so that you can survive this new journey. Otherwise it can feel overwhelmed and it can break you. So in order to have this strength, maybe you need to be aligned with your more emotional life and spiritual life. So it can be like more, whatever works for you, whatever gives you a little time with yourself so that you can ground yourself. It could, for some people it could be meditation, for some people it could be some silent time, for some people it just not to hang out too much with the social group. Whatever works for you. I'm not going to tell you what works for you, only you know what work for you. So whatever works for you to get in touch with yourself, that could be vital for this month, so that you can harvest this strength. Otherwise you are not going to be having this strength. The strength means here not physical strength. Strength means it's like a mental and spiritual strength, which will support you, which will guide you through this unfamiliarity that you are gonna come across in this year, especially starting from January. So you need to harbor that inner strength in order to survive this journey. Not only survive, but really enjoy this journey. Really enjoy this new ride, new way of being, or new way of seeing things, or new way of experiencing things, new way of loving things. This new route that you are taking, you need to enjoy it, and in order to enjoy it, you need to have that inner strength and inner confidence. All right, we are going to put that as a crowning energy, and then we are going to get more cards and see what's going on. All right. Strength is also, it's a Leo card, so I'm just saying, oh my god, I'm sorry, it's just funny. Anyway, so it's a Leo card, so you may be dealing with Leo, or maybe you have a like major Leo placement, something like that. It doesn't have to be, just throwing it out there. If it resonates, resonate. If it doesn't, don't worry at all. Oh wow, we got two cards already. We got this Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands, more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, good energy. Then you got Magician. Wow, you are really making things happen, Aries. But before I get into this, let me get one more card, then I'm gonna get another layer. A lot of masculine energy. Strength is masculine energy, Magician is masculine energy. So you are really determined to make whatever new path you are choosing for yourself. And I'm not going to repeat the variety of new path that you can take. You understand, I already explained, and I think you understand already. So whatever new path you are taking, whatever changes you have been thinking about doing, and you started doing, implementing it, started taking active action to make it happen, you are on fire. You are making it happen. I know that I have been getting a last few months reading for Aries. It's like I'm like telling Aries, wake up, wake up, wake up, do it, do it, do it, you can do it, we can do it. But finally I feel like this, starting this 2020, you are finally getting into that kind of masculine energy where you are making things happen externally. And it's not like just kind of Page of Wands, it's like a more of a wish. Page of Wands is page, ultimately it's a page, it's starting a new journey where they have a lot of ambition, lot of things that they want to accomplish, lot of wish, but they are still in the dream phase where they feel like, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's almost like this kind of, you are setting your goal, but this is Page of Wands in reverse, because you are way beyond page. You are not in the cloud just thinking about, I need to do this, I need to do this. You are making shit happen. That's what you are doing. So you are beyond page. You are not those things, that the change that you want to bring to your life, those are not just in your mind. Those are not, you are making that plan that you already made, making that wish, a desire, or this kind of need to do this change is finally you are actually manifesting and making it happen in a real world. It's not a dream world anymore. It's not just an intention anymore. It's action now. Strength is active masculine, Magician, active masculine energy. The lot of masculine energy I'm getting from this. All right, let's get more cards. All right, so it may give you, with Nine of Swords, while you are doing this, we are all human. If you say that we have different phases like a waves, so you are going to feel confident, but there will be time where you may feel a little overwhelmed, or where you may doubt yourself and see, can I make these changes, there will be time where you're going to go back to your little cave and just don't do anything. Or there will be time where you're not gonna feel this masculine energetic thing that making things happen. Do it by yourself, making this change happen by yourself. Sometimes you're not gonna feel like, there will be time where you're not gonna feel all motivated and courageous and brave to do it. There will be time where you feel a little bit down. There will be downside, and that's good. Let these two beautiful, like, all confident and making things happening. Oh, magician, this is also Aries card. So there is a lot of fire here. I'm loving it. I have been seeing this reading for you that, it's like all of a sudden something happened last year and your fire was dimmed down. Aries fire is never dimmed down. Aries are the most determined, energetic people I know in my life, and sometimes we don't get along very well because I feel like, oh my god, how can you get so much of energy? How can you all the time go, go, go? But I love it. Sometimes I do admire that, but I feel like the last year your fire was little bit turned down for whatever reason. But there will be time where you are gonna feel, you are gonna go back to your cave, and you are gonna feel anxiety, you are gonna feel depressed, you are gonna feel that in the things maybe you won't be able to pull it off. But always remember that you are having strength and magician, two major arcana in four card already, and both are very, you already passed that chariot phase. The chariot is like you already initiated the road. All you have to do is have the perseverance and determination to go through this route. You already make the decision that you are going to make these changes, so there is no go back. There is no point of thinking that whether can I make it, can I not make it. Yes, if you feel like that, feel it, then go back to your masculine energy to make it actually happen externally. You know what I mean? All right, let's get more cards on this from this deck. Okay, how are we gonna see? You saw me shuffling, right? What I get? Two magician. Magician is ruled by Aries. So no matter what, don't doubt yourself for a single moment. You have the capacity to make it happen. You have the capacity to make these significant changes in your life, in whichever area you think those changes. And if you are already resonating with this reading, you know which changes I'm talking about, because you already made the decision to make those changes in those particular area of your life. And now it's the matter of having the perseverance, having that strength, so that you can go through this journey and make this happen. Two magician back to back. This is like a major thing. This is gonna happen. You can make this happen. Maybe that's gonna be the title. You can make it happen. Make this happen. Please don't give up in the middle and feel this anxiety and go back to your cave. Okay. Empress. What's going on, Aries? So 9 of I'm gonna get another card for Page of Wands, but I already know what that is. But anyway, 9 of Swords with Empress. Empress is like a very, it's like it's an energy where you know that things are coming to you, where you know these changes are coming to you, where you know these changes are already implementing, and you are ready to receive. But the moment you are ready to receive, you are getting like panic attack. You are like, is it really true? Is it really happening? Am I really changing? Am I really making this happen? Then you started doubting yourself, because it's been quite a long time. You usually do not doubt yourself. You usually pretty confident sign, and I can say that with 100% confidence without stereotyping Aries. But the thing is, something happened in last few years, or maybe last year or last few months, depending on who you are, that your self confidence actually got a little bruised. So but the moment with two magician and the strength card, this month when you're gonna see, when you're gonna get that confidence back that you can make it happen, and when the things are actually changing for good, and you can see that changes, whether it's an internal change that you are feeling or whether it's actually getting implemented externally, but that's gonna make you, oh my god, is it really happening? Because your confidence is little shaky, so you are not really believing that you are actually making these things happen, you are actually changing these things that you have been waiting and praying and struggling to change for quite a while. So it's actually, this is a really good anxiety. It's just a delusional anxiety that you are gonna get, because the moment you're gonna start receiving, you are gonna freak out a little. Just giving you a heads up. Okay, let's see what Page of Wands. Judgment. New Judgment is all about letting, what did I say? Aries, oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. Two magician and then Judgment is, and look at this, how many major arcana. Every single card was layered with another major arcana. Judgment, Magician, Empress, Strength, Magician. This is gonna be a major month. Judgment is all about reborn. Judgment is letting, look at this, please look at this in card. Or this person is completely no hope, and then the arising, this fiery, it's another fiery card. Judgment is, like it could be scorpionic or fiery card, fire element. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all of them are fiery. Okay, anyway, so like newborn. You are not looking, like I said, it's not just an intention anymore. It's not just in your mind that, oh, I'm gonna do it, I need to do it. Those kind of things is gone right now. You are rising above. You are really literally, with your willpower and with your determination, you are getting rid of this kind of, can you see it better, getting rid of this persona where they are kind of holding their head with hands and kind of like thinking about what went wrong in my life, where did I take this turn, and getting rid of all this energy and look a fiery liberated person arising from it. And it's gonna happen. There is no way you can stop this energy, and it's happening early of this month. If it's not already started happen, this determination, that confidence that you have lost in yourself is coming back, and you are making things happening with magician, two magician. And when you start receiving it, it's gonna give you a little bit of panic attack, and you may go back to your cave that you came from, just to feel secure, and just to, so that you don't have to deal, you are gonna have a misbelief that you can actually make it happen, because you kind of lost trust in yourself that you can actually do some things, because your confidence kind of took a toll. But don't worry about this at all. Alright, this is a major reading. Alright, let's get. Three of Cups. Yeah, you already started to, you will, I don't think you already, I take that back. but I feel like with Three of Cups, you are gonna be more social in this month. All this masculine energy, you are gonna be more social, even though you are not gonna get lost in social activity. Back of your mind, you are constantly focused, tremendously focused of this change that you are making, but you are also not gonna make yourself locked up in your room. You are gonna also gonna go out, you are gonna meet people, you are gonna have this kind of light energy. So you are just gonna balance it out, because all these changes can make feel very intense, not heavy but intense but powerful energy. So you're gonna light that up with, hanging out with some people, hanging out with a friend, go for a ride, go for a movie, like those kind of things, or do something cheerful, just to balance the energy out. And I also feel, because it came right under two magician, I also feel that people who really care for you, when they're gonna see these changes in you, they're gonna be very supportive, and they're gonna be, they're gonna be there for you. They won't be able to help you to change this, because this is your journey and yours only, but they're gonna be there to make you, give you supplements, like, if you need a good laugh, or if you need just a little good time with them, they're gonna be there, and they're gonna be really happy for that you are finally making that changes happening. Let's get one card. Let's see. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yes, you are, whosoever did not understand your value, whosoever did not support you in past, whosoever did not understand what you have to offer and neglected you, you are not even bothered by their energy. You are going away. You are like, you know what, I have better things to do in life, and I cannot just wrap myself up in this kind of Eight of Cups kind of sorrow, melancholy, oh, why they left me, why they don't understand me. You are like, you know what, no, 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 enough is enough, and I'm gonna call the shots now, because you are, it doesn't matter whether it's a male or female, but you are embodying so much of masculine energy with strength, two magician and judgment, that you really don't wanna be buckled down to this kind of sorrow or melancholy feeling. This is not the time. There are times when you need to go through this kind of grieving, need to go through this kind of sorrow in order to really grow. But you have done this, and you are telling yourself, I'm gonna call the shots, and this is not the time, and I am making these things happen. So yeah, it's a very strong energy I'm getting. Very Aries like. Oh my god, love it. Love it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I don't think that tells me that you are not really thinking about your financial stability right now. You are thinking about the changes that needs to happen. Hold on, let me change the battery. And as I was saying, like Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I'm gonna get more card, but Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me that, you are not, like Queen of Pentacles and Empress, back to back, underneath, sorry, it tells me that you are not really focused on your material gain right now. You're not really focused on that external accolades that you can collect. You are not really focused on like what kind of like external achievement and all that. You are focused on the changes, significant changes that need to happen in your life, and mostly it's come from within. Mostly your pattern, your behavioral pattern, your if you have some kind of like a trauma, or if you have some kind of like a grieving process that you have been holding on, then like if you are in love relationship, and that's really like those kind of things, these changes are more internal fundamental changes that we need to have in order to really success in our external life. Like what I mean by that, like let's say if you are gloom, if you are depressed inside, it's very hard to have a successful life outside, because your internal life reflects outside. If you feel confident inside, you can feel confident outside also. Not necessarily all the time, there are other factors involved, but what I'm trying to say, your internal world reflects what you do externally. So right now I don't think you are more focusing on your like external stability, or collecting money, or getting your wealth together. Not like that. You are focusing on these fundamental changes as a being, so that you can make all this external stable condition for yourself. You know what I mean? All right, let's get more card on this. Let's see. Nine of Cups. Three of Cups with Nine of Cups. Yeah, you are gonna feel pitiful. You are gonna feel that you are in control. You are back in your control. You are back in control of your emotion. You are back in control of how people, you know, like you are back in your control, where you can enjoy with others. If you're not feeling very good inside, it's very hard to feel very good when you are with people, or in a social condition. You're always gonna feel that void inside if there is something bothering you inside. But with Nine of Cups, I feel like you are pretty content. You are gonna be pretty content inside, so that you can enjoy the Three of Cups outside, because you are doing this, and you are getting this confidence back, getting this fire back that you kind of lost in the way, like on the way last year. Okay, let's get a card. Ace of Wands. Oh my god, Aries, this is the most beautiful reading I have done in this month. You are going away from all this gloomy doom. Oh, who left me, who did not understand me, all these things. You are taking that as an experience, learning experience, and you are turning into an Ace of Wands, a potential to do something, potential of a heavy, like this change. This is what Ace of Wands you are working for. Ace of Wands is all about passion. Wands is all about making things happen. And look at this, Ace of Wands is the highest form of wands that one can get. And it's coming, look at this, how it's appearing, like pushing all this cloud aside, and like rising from that with light and brightness, and it's just a beautiful energy. And you are like, look at this, Eight of Cups, and you are like, what, whatever happened. Whosoever did not understand, that's on them. I learned my experience. I learned a lot. I went through my cave. I learned through, like I kind of went in all the way in. I did hit my rock bottom, and now I'm coming back with a bang. Ace of Wands. Now I'm coming back with a bang. Alright, one more card, and then we're gonna call it a day. I know it's a little longer reading for you, but well, it did not fall. Okay, Sun, Queen of Wands, look at this. I'm only gonna take what's gonna fall on the table, okay? But just saying, Sun is there, Queen of Wands. So there is a lot of fire energy. Sun is another Leo. So maybe there is a Leo heavy. Maybe you have Leo on your chart or something like that. But this reading is all about you. Because this month you need to focus on you, or maybe this entire year actually, to be honest. Oh wow, so many. I'm not gonna take any of it. I'm gonna take this one. Death. Yes, the old you, which put you this 8 of Cups, major transformation. You're coming out of it. Like you never thought that you will be coming out like this, like that. It's like almost you're gonna feel like you're just going through this. You won't be able to recognize yourself. Seriously, you won't be able to recognize yourself after that. It's gonna be a total new you with so much of confidence, who can make things happen. You're gonna get your mojo back, you're gonna get your fire back, you're gonna get your confidence back, you're gonna get your dedication, determination, purpose back, that kind of lost on the way. Yeah. Yes. And how you seek stability, how you seek security in life, it's also with this transformation. The way you seek stability is also gonna change. Okay, I'm not gonna get in detail how it's gonna change. That's a whole different reading. You are gonna figure it out as you go along, go through this process. But I'm just saying how you view security, how you view stability in life, how you view having a solid foot on the ground. That definition is gonna change as you change through this process, as you making these deliberate changes in your life that need to change ASAP, need to be changed ASAP. Anyway, all right, Aries, this is beautiful and powerful reading. I mean, I don't have to echo it. You already know if you are still here. So, all right, if you like this, please subscribe and whatever you like. All right, and I will see you next time. All right, take care. Too many times. All right. Sorry about that. See you next time. Bye bye.